Today I am making, I'm kind of going to be on this theme all week, I think, actually, but I'm making sliders. So like kind of tailgate food is what I'm thinking of. Because it's officially football season, NFL, first game starts tomorrow. And college was last weekend. Unfortunately, my team suffered a loss. But, you know, you live and you learn. It was a semi-decent game. But, I'm sure you've had these, well, no, I'm not sure you've had these before. My mom made these for the first time a couple years ago, and I love them. So, I am copying her. They're super duper easy to make though. So, that's one of the reasons I love them. I'm going to do a 9x13 pan. But first things first, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350. And I'm going to extricate these rolls out of the, there we go. I didn't tear them too bad. So one recipe that I'm using is I think straight from the King's Hawaiian recipe. Like, it's like, it's not on the bag, but I think it's on their website. I'm going to do ham and Swiss, and then I'm doing pastrami and Swiss. And so I'm just going to kind of divide them in half and do them that way. That's not my gum. I'm not supposed to be chewing gum. Anyway, so first things first, you cut the rolls. Okay, this is okay, for me, this is the hardest part. Because I am always worried, well, that I'm not going to cut them evenly. So, well, somehow I'm managing to, I think, do a decent job. Yeah, right. No, it comes out the other side and it's just like demolished. Oh, might need a little help. Okay, there we go. Actually, because I'm doing two separate kinds, I'm going to divide my rolls in half so that I can do half pastrami and half ham and cheese. Okay, so right here we have pastrami, and you know what I say? I say you put as much as you want of the meat on, because no one wants a mostly bread sandwich. You want meat on there, and so that's the way I'm going to treat this. And so the difference between the two halves, other than obviously the meat, will also be, so the pastrami side, I'm going to put, and you can just pile it on, which is really nice, because you don't really, you kind of like cut them apart later on, so. Or that's the way I do them, at least. I'm going to do mayo and horseradish on the pastrami side, and then I'm going to do what am I doing on the other side? I'll have to look. I'll let you know. Boop, boop, boop. Cheese. Again, something else you can't have too much of. I mean, some people say you can. I don't necessarily agree. Okay, there. The pastrami side is done. And now we will do the, well, when it comes to like, you know, what I'm putting on it. A thing that was suggested to add, which I kept forgetting to get at the store, so oh well. But pepperoncinis on the pastrami side, or onions, grilled onions, would also be really, really good. I just don't really feel like grilled onions, so that's why I'm not doing it. But it would be a good addition. So since I'm doing half of it, I'm doing 8 slices of ham. I didn't really count pastrami because I couldn't really hit it apart. You know? We're gonna double that. We'll put a little extra ham on today. And there we go. And I'm kind of debating if I want to double the cheese, you know? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that is all done. And now let me look at the actual recipe. Let's see, we're gonna do I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate a surprise on the, okay, I know I have mayo in this fridge. I have horseradish, so that's important because I need that. And then, aha, right back here. And then I have mayo. And I'm gonna actually do this in a cutesy little jar that I have so that the extras, you can always like smear a little extra on your sandwich, you know? Nothing wrong with that. It calls for 1/3 of a cup, so I'm not gonna actually want that much. We'll say that's good for the mayo. I love horseradish, so it's kind of dangerous. But I'm just gonna use a knife, and it says 1½ teaspoons, so I'm gonna actually stick with an amount similar to that. Mix that baby up. I should have remembered which side was which. They'll match, close enough. And then I'm just going to smear it. I'll basically dump it on top. There we go. You also add a butter, poppy seed, onion powder thing on top of these, which I really kind of think, and that'll go on top of both of them. I'll use the same like butter sauce. It's so bomb. It's pretty dangerous. So let's see. I'm gonna, okay, I split it there. I'm gonna say it goes like this. Just like that. Okay, that side is mostly done. I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to now make the one for the ham. Oh, it just says mayo. That's easy. These are really easy, which is nice. Like, and you can make a ton. I've also made them with hamburger, so that they're like hamburger sliders. That's actually the only other time I've made it. So for my book club, shout out to book club, and they were a big hit. They were so good. The only slight problem I had that time around was they got a little too, almost a little too, like, it soaked through, all the juices did. So it was kind of bad. But I'm just gonna say that's clean. I probably look a little weird today because I have my glasses on, and I don't usually wear my glasses. But I went to the eye doctor today, and I really did like the eye doctor. It's a new eye doctor, needless to say. And they dilate my eyes. When they dilate my eyes, it makes me feel like I'm drunk because I'm like kind of all over the place with it. So it's very weird, but they also had me take out my contacts, which I needed to do to begin with, but did that. And so then I didn't have my glasses, I couldn't wear my sunglasses on the way home, so they give me those weird, like, grandma glasses, kind of. And then I was like, I was just so out of it. I was like, couldn't read my text messages, but then I realized once I took my glasses off like this, I could read them. It was weird. It didn't make any sense to me, but oh well. Okay, let's see how much, this is half a cup of butter. For once, I'm gonna go a little light on the butter, and I'm going to do about 1/4 of a cup, because I think that's why the first time around mine were a little, so I think that's 4 teaspoons, yeah, tablespoons. I think that's why mine were a little soggy that time around. So, cutting this, I'm just really into okay, I don't have a dishwasher, which I know I've mentioned before, and so I'm very much the type who's just like, oh, I'll just reuse all of my silverware that I've been using. As long as it didn't like touch meat, I figure I'm okay, right? Raw meat. It's not raw meat, who cares? Okay, butter is going back in the fridge. I went to Costco and got my favorite this weekend, Kerrygold. It's the best. And then we need a little onion powder. Where would that be? Onion powder, right there. Oh, I gotta melt the butter. And poppy seeds, which I just recently got. Let's see how much of all this stuff I do. Oh, and Dijon. So, 1 tablespoon poppy seed, 1/2 Dijon. I'm kind of cutting most of these in half. 1 tablespoon. Oh, and then a little Worcestershire sauce. Does that go in there? Yeah, it does. Good thing I have some. This butter always melts really fast because it's so high in fat. My sister gave me a huge thing of Worcestershire. Okay, that's probably good. I'll let it cool down for just a hot second. Ugh. Let's see. 1/2 teaspoon, so not much. Okay, there we go. Or as my nephew would say, okay, okay. Sounds like a plan. Woo! That came out way faster than I expected. Okay, I think we got enough there. Little onion powder. What is it? Oh shoot. I gotta shake this up. I must have got a little damp in there because there's like a chunk. I don't use onion powder all that much. And that's why, everyone, you buy your stuff in bulk. So then you can just toss it out when it goes bad. So this is I'm gonna do like 3/4 of a tablespoon. I'm making a mess, kind of. Poppy seed. I kind of don't understand the poppy seeds. I just think it kind of makes it look prettier, but I don't really think they add any flavor. I've had things in which the poppy seeds do add flavor, but I don't think on these they totally do. Worcestershire, onion powder, butter, Dijon. I definitely have Dijon. I just bought some, but you know what? Oh, right. This'll work. It's technically spicy brown, but like I'll just totally change it up. I have Dijon probably somewhere in here. I have like regular old like French's, you know? And then I have actual Dijon, but it's it's whole grain. So I don't really know how that would go in there. So this will work fine. Okay, now Now this time around, I'm not going to just pour this stuff on. I think I learned my lesson. I'm going to do it with a spoon. Be careful and not make a complete mess. Because no one wants a soggy bun. You know what I really need? And this is what I was just thinking about earlier today. I should have looked at the store actually when I was there. I couldn't see things. It's okay. Oh yeah, I had to go to the store to get Hawaiian buns and toilet paper because I was out. And I'm sure I was walking around the store because I couldn't see and I probably looked funny. Like people probably were like, oh, keep your kids away from that lady. Okay. There we go. I'm just putting just a twinge on. And of course though, you know, I can always add more. Whoa, who have I become? I'm being like, okay. One thing is that this stuff settles pretty quickly in there. So I started a fantasy football league with a couple of my friends and convinced my boyfriend to join, which he's probably not uber excited about. But there's 10 of us. I'm pretty excited. I've never done a fantasy because I used to work in athletics and I couldn't bet on sports, and so that's why I'm kind of excited about it. I don't really know what to expect. My friend asked all these questions about buys and this and that, and I was like, and luckily my other friend, I think it's one of his first times too. He's like, we'll discuss. I also nominated myself as the commissioner. You know, surprise, surprise. Okay, I am going to stick with that. I actually have a lot left in here, but I'm trying to not make this a goopy mess when it bakes. So, and it'll melt down and stuff like that too. So, okay, I'm stopping. Stop. Okay, oven's ready. I'm gonna put it in. It goes in for 10 minutes, and then you'll get to see when I pull it out. There goes nothing. Oh, hot. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, now I'm back. And they should be all done. Oh yeah, they look good. The cheese is melted. Oh, and they smell really good too. There we go. Oh, yay. Look at you a little closer. You can have a look. And so now all I'll do is I'll cut them apart and they will be melty and delicious and good. You can see the cheese melting right there. I might add some pickles also. Since I don't have the pepperoncinis, I'm gonna add pickles on top of the pastrami ones. I think that will be good. Could also maybe even add sauerkraut. I think I'll stick with pickles today. Okay, well anyway, thank you for watching. I hope this gives you some ideas for your next tailgate. You can make these in mass amounts, which is why they're perfect for a tailgate. And if you have any questions, let me know, but super easy and super delicious. So enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you.